Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for joining us today for your lower body chair yoga exercise. We will be doing everything today seated in a chair, and the only thing you will need is something to drink and maybe a small box or maybe even some paper towels you might have up in your cabinet. So we are going to start off this 30-minute practice with 5 minutes of breathing and meditation. That's always good to do either before and after practice, maybe even a little bit tonight or when you just need a little bit of settling. So get into your seat. I'll give you guys a few moments to get ready. Rock in your seat. Sit up tall. What I mean by that is I want you to keep your neck comfortably long, crown reaching up towards the ceiling, and then your hips settling nicely into your seat. You can always close your eyes. That helps you get mindful in your breath. Let's just start out by taking a couple of cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathing in through the nose, maybe for a count of 3. And out through the mouth for a count of 3. One more deep cleansing breath in through the nose and out. Now this time, when we take our deep breaths in and out, I want you to find your own natural rhythm. So close those eyes and breathe again, deeply through the nose, lifting through the chest. Exhale, down and settle. 2 more breaths, just find your rhythm, your own natural rhythm of breath. And just be conscious if you take maybe a longer inhale than an exhale or vice versa. Now for the next few breaths, we're really going to try to energize and warm up through the core, so it's important to stay up tall. That way that breath can easily run up and down through that diaphragm. And I really want you to pay attention the way your breath moves through your body. So please close your eyes so you can be mindful here. And take a deep breath in through the nose slowly. And I really want you to visualize that breath coming in through the nose, down through the throat, slowly down through the lungs as your chest lifts. And then when you exhale, breathe out through your mouth, pulling that air back up from the lungs, through the throat, and out your mouth as your abdomen really contracts. Deep breath in again. And really feel that air push down. Belly pushes down, breath pushes up and out. 2 more. In, contract the belly, exhale. Contract the belly as well. 1 more big breath. See if you can make that breath audible. And exhale. Notice that your body may be warming up a little bit. That's good to work through the core. So we're going to do those breaths again. But this time I want you to just hold that breath at the top, maybe for a count of 1. So in, lift, hold for a count of 1. Exhale, push it out. Here's breath 2. Hold it at the top. Count of 1. Exhale, push it out. Deep breath in and out again. Use your diaphragm, push that air out. Very good. Now we're just going to settle with some soft breath. So putting 1 hand to the chest, 1 hand to the belly. That's just to feel the breath move. Close your eyes, deep breath in through the nose and out. Now here's where you're going to do your body scan and maybe pay attention to the parts of the body that's tense. See if you can settle that as you exhale. Or just be conscious of where you're holding some tension. Take a few more soft breaths like that. Breathing in soft and exhaling soft. And I really want you to invite compassion and softness into your breath. And maybe some compassion and softness in your body as well. A couple of more soft breaths like that. Inhale. Exhale. Again, not pushing too hard, just softening. Couple more breaths. Enjoy and appreciate the softness and stillness that you created today. Slowly blink your eyes open. Very good. Taking your hands to your side and maybe rocking around in your hips a little bit. Again, that's just an easy, soft meditation, few minutes that you can do anytime you need it. Okay, so we're going to be mostly working with our lower body today. And like I said, I have a small box, or you can even use your water bottle. Just make sure your lid's on really well so you don't spill it all over yourself. Okay, so here we go. Sit upright. So like I talked about in meditation, I don't want slumping, at least for the next 25 minutes. So sit upright so we can energize and work through our back body as we work through our legs. We're going to take some deep, slow breaths again. Keeping your body tall, hands on your knees. Feel that breath move in and up and then back down through the belly. You should be familiar with this. Very good. So this time we're going to extend out through both legs here. Let me speak back a little bit so you can see me better. So we're going to stay up on our toes here, and let's just point our toes up and down. I like a slight bend in the knee just so we don't hyperextend those legs. So we're just doing some ankle pumps, getting some blood down through the ankles. Now if you can pull up through your toes, that means you're going to lift through your knees here. And then we're going to bring our heels back down. So lifting up on your tippy toes, stay up tall, and exhale down. Take it slow. So it's not fast stomping, it's just up, slow, down, slow. Really feel those muscles work. Very good. A few more. Inhale up, exhale down. Now this time when you're up, see if you can hold that up for 5 seconds. So you're up on the toes, go ahead and contract everything and sit up tall through your chest. Good. Shoulder blades back. You can even take your eyelids up just to keep your body straight and tall and encourage that posture instead of the slouching that we do. Okay, heels back down, and now you can walk your heels out. Very good. Doing that one more time, up, holding it, and then down. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale again. Good. This time holding it up through the tiptoes, contract through the muscles. Don't just take it to the feet. Tighten your abdomen, chest back, look up, eyes up. You can even hold on to your seat if you need extra support, or the knees. One more breath, then back down. Walk those feet out. Yes, we're getting those calves working. So this time I want you to extend out. We're gonna stretch our hamstrings a little bit first. So take your box or your bottle of water, whichever works for you. And we are going to take our right knee back, left leg forward. And it's really important when we're stretching through our hamstrings that we flex at the ankle, flex at the knee, flex at the hip. This is what it looks like sideways. So it's not completely straight-legged, a little bit of a bend. When you have a bend in your joints, your muscles are activated and you won't rip or cause injury with your stretch. So this is a great stretch anytime you're walking, swimming, any type of sport activity exercise. Okay, so pulling the right knee back, extending out through the left leg, ankle down. So here's where you use your box or your water as a guide to remain up tall. Take your hands to prayer. Shoot your hips down. This is all intention. Inhale, reach up. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Keep your length. No slouching through the back. So keep finding length as you go down. Good. Box on top of the shin, even if you pass your toes, because we're going to get active with the stretch. So here's where people cheat. They point their toe. I want those toes pulled back. Maybe you can even touch the box with the top part of your foot or shoe. Shoot your hips down, no slouching. Inhale, look up, extend up through the back, flex up through the foot, and make sure you did not straighten your knee Lot to think about. Breathe. Inhale, exhale. So hips down, head tall, reach, reach, reach. Lots of lengthening here. This is what it looks like sideways. Very good. One more breath up, tall as much as possible. Great. Now with your exhale, you'll fingertip crawl and enjoy 3 breaths, head down. Now if you have blood pressure issues, you're going to look up towards the wall straight ahead of you, or maybe even up. If not, head down. Shake your shoulders out. Release some tension. Grab your blocks again. Inhale, lengthen through your back and use your back body as you come up. Inhale, exhale, hand through the heart. Very good. And I'm going to turn forward. Do the other side. You can shake your legs out if you're having any extra stiffness with that. Now that's a rough stretch, but it's also very good and therapeutic for your body. It will change the way you stand. It will change probably the distance that you walk. And of course, it'll lengthen your hamstrings tremendously. So let's try the other side, even you out. So left knee pulled back, right leg extended. Remember, toes pulled back, heel down, slight bend in the knee. We're already sitting up tall. Very good. Inhale, extend arms up. Exhale, fold. Keep your back long. Looking down towards the floor. Put your box on your shin. Stack your hands on top. Hips down, head long. So this is where your back gets long. Again, I don't want any slouching just yet. This is an active stretch, so lengthen through your back. Get your shoulder blades on your back if you can. Look forward or up, unless you have neck restrictions. Look forward or up. One more breath. Keep breathing into anything that's tight. Now as you exhale, take your fingertips down. Now you can round through your back. Look down. Enjoy the stretch as you lengthen. Or if you have any dizziness at all, you can look forward to keep your pressure normalized. Wherever you are, enjoy 2 more breaths here. Good, good, good. Last breath, grab that box, lengthen and come back up. Exhale down through your heart. Very good. So that lengthens the back of your leg, which will take us to our next exercise. So that is to work our quads. It's the top part of your leg. A lot of people have knee injuries. This is a difficult area to work. So I'm going to show you how to make that accomplishable, sitting in the chair. Okay, so how to modify that. What I want you to do is we'll start out one-legged at a time just to see kind of where you're at with each side before we go up both legs. So you can always hold on to the chair for stability if you need it, or your hand on top of your knee, or your hand on your hip. Something to make you feel grounded. Sit up tall. This is mountain pose. Let's find mountain pose. Hands on your hips, back long, just like we did with meditation. Crown up. Breathe and settle, breathe and settle. Very good. Now we're going to extend out through one leg. Very good. Now we don't have to straighten that leg completely. You can have your knee bent slightly. It's whatever you can do here. But the most important thing to do to get your quadricep, those muscles on the top of your leg, to work is to flex your feet, pull your toes back, pushing your heel towards the opposite wall in front of you. I know that may not make any sense right now until you try it. So pull the toes back and then push the heel out. You'll notice that those muscles just get fired up. See if you can hold it for a couple more seconds. Inhale, exhale, good. Now see if you can pump the foot here up and down. Just buying yourself some time. Keep those quadriceps pulled back. Very good. One more pump. And then slowly with control, take that foot down. Walk those knees out. We'll do the other side. Hold on to the chair if you need that support, or ground down through the hips. And mountain pose, inhale. Exhale, extend out through your other foot. Very good. And here you're going to pull your toes back again and push your heel to the opposing wall. That's going to get your quadriceps moving. Very good. Sit up tall. So for some of us with back problems or knee problems, we might do some leaning. So what I want you to do here is really work on your posture, meaning take your foot down if you need some help, some support, right? Heel down to the floor for support as you sit up tall. And you can still pull your toes back and push your heel out, and that'll get your quadriceps moving. So here's modified, and here's all the way extended. So whichever you're at, a couple more breaths. Good. Now pump the foot back and forth, and you'll feel those muscles working again. Pull and point the toes. Very good. One more time. And then slowly with control, take that foot down and walk your feet out. Good. So now you're warmed up. If you had trouble with those exercises, either side, repeat those exercises with the same modifications you needed just to get you stronger, or we're going to go for both. So sit up tall, find your mountain pose. It just helps you get stable through your core. Shoulder blades back, hips down, feet grounded. If you have back issues, you can hold on to the seat of your chair to help you lift up through your feet. Inhale, big breath. Exhale, extend out through both of your feet. Very good. So here's the full pose. Here is a modified pose with the toes pulled back, heels down. See, knees bent. We can still pump and we can still sit up tall and get our quadriceps going. So here we go. Let's work. Pull your toes back, push your heel out to the opposing wall. That will get those muscles working. Sit up tall, no slouching. Up, breathe, exhale. 2 more breaths. Keep pushing your heels out, toes forward towards your face. Very good. 1 more breath. Now both toes point, pull back, point, pull back. Very good. Hang in there, breathe. Feet down, slowly with control. You can hold on if you need to. All right, walk those feet out. Very good. So we're going to kind of work into some twists and some extra stretching here, slowing down a little bit. Very good. So now we'll start out with some cat-cows and some hip circles. So let's rotate our shoulders over our hips just to get our lower body and back working a little bit. So we're going to do a modified cat-cow here. A little bit different to open up through your back. So usually when we do cat-cow, we have right hand on right knee, left hand on left knee, moving through, slouching, looking up. But this time we're going to go opposite. So take your right hand, crossing over to the left knee, left hand to the right. Good, so crisscross. If that's difficult for you to be open like this, just take your feet a little bit closer, but sit up towards the edge of your seat. It's just going to help you round and open up more. So here what I want is a little bit more of a back opening. So I'll come over to the side. You can see me a little bit better. Arms crossed. So here's the cat pose. Inhale, look up to your tolerance, whatever your neck restrictions are. Inhale. Slight arch in the back, slight back bend. Exhale, round. But this time, pull your back away, shoulders up and round. Don't let go of those knees. Inhale, look up. Extend through the back. Exhale, round. Create a ball with your body. Shoulders up, back, round. Follow your breath. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Round. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. And exhale. Very good. Turning forward. Shake out anything that needs it. Very good. So let's get our body warmed up again before we do our spinal twist. Finding our mountain pose. This is kind of the basic of yoga, whether you're seated or standing, sitting tall and proud, engaging through your muscles. It's not this kind of a sit. It is a upright sit, crown up as tall as possible, feet down towards the floor, squeeze your glutes. This is mountain pose. Breathe 3 breaths here. Squeeze your toes down into the floor like they're digging into the floor. That'll help you turn your leg muscles on. Very good. So we're going to do chair pose next. It's like you're floating on top of a chair, a very functional pose, very powerful pose. So let's get our body warmed up. So as you push your toes down to the floor, your abdomen should be engaged here, or starting to be. If not, turn it on, just like we did with our meditative breathing. Good. This time, take your hands to prayer, pushing those hands in, breathe in and out. Very good. Keep your toes pushing down towards the floor. Inhale, hands down and up. Spread your fingertips apart, lift up through your toes, and reach up, look up if possible. Lengthen through your body, 3 breaths. So keeping your back as long as possible, toes lifting up. Squeeze, and then exhale, prayer hands down. Sweep your arms up. Inhale up. Pushing those feet down, but toes lifting. Reach up, look up, squeeze, breathe. Inhale, exhale. Lift your upper body higher as you inhale up. Exhale, settling down that breath into the belly. Don't collapse fully through the back though. Inhale up, find more length. Exhale, this time prayer hands down. Keep your back long. Okay, so that is going to do some extension through your back and your sides if you have some back issues. Now for our spinal twist. So with that same movement, arms up, inhale, arms up. Very good. So now we're going to take our prayer hands back down through our heart. And this time we're going to twist to the left. Very good. So when we twist to the left, it's very important that you stop when your body tells you to stop. Some of us are very flexible and can come all the way over, but I want both hips to stay grounded to the seat. So twist only until your other hip wants to come off that seat or you're having any pain on your side. Keep your shoulders open, keep your prayer hands here, and you can either look forward or try to turn your head that same direction over towards the left. 3 breaths here. Inhale, exhale. See if you can look up to the left-hand corner of the room. 2 more breaths here. Stay rooted through your lower body. Very good. Last breath, slowly twist back towards the center. And we'll do a couple of hip circles just to ease out any tension you might get from that twist. Other side. Very good. Sit up tall. Very important. It's going to help you root down through your hips. I don't want to twist like this where you're off. Very good. So sit up tall. Inhale, arms up. Reach up. Exhale, prayer hands down. Root down through the feet. This time twisting our body over towards the right. Make sure you keep your shoulder blades open, hands engaged to the chest. And whenever your body or your side tells you to stop, you settle, look forward and breathe. Here's where you're going to decide if you're going to look forward, maybe turn your head over to the right, eyes over to the right, or maybe even up towards that right corner of the room and breathe here, making sure your left side stays rooted. 1 more breath. Slowly twisting back to the center and roll. Roll out any tension. Very good. So here we'll do some knee lifts as well. So a little bit of abdomen work here with our knee lifts. We can do 1 leg at a time or both. So hold on to the seat of your chair, either the front of your seat or the side. And we'll start with just one leg. So let's start with some slow walking. So we're going to inhale, holding on, feeling rooted. And remember our mountain pose. So that's hips down, chest rising, body engaged, muscles on, toes down to the floor, and just stomp. So I call this like making wine, stomping grapes, really trying to lift the knees up. For some of you, you may need to rock your hips over. That's okay. Find a little dance as you move. We're just trying to get some mobility before we get some strength, right? This is our last one before we cool down. Okay, so now you're familiar with the movement, so hold on. We'll take that left side up first, so root down through both hands, and then inhale, lift up through that left knee as high as you can, and notice that my toes are flexed up. They're not pointed because I want those muscles to all help. And slowly lower back down. Take that same leg up, root up. This time do a circle with your foot, inside. Good. Slowly lower back down. One more time. This time we're going to root down, inhale, lift, and then do the circle rotation the other direction. It just gets some of those glute muscles engaged, different ones. Very good. One more rotation. Slowly take that down, stomp that out. Very good job. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Almost done. Hang in there. Okay, so root down through those feet, sit up tall, find your mountain, and then lift up through right foot. Very good. So we're lifting up, pulling those toes back, sitting up tall, breathe, holding it up. Very good. I know that glute is talking to you. Lower it back down slowly, walk that out. This time raise it up, do some circle rotations with the foot. In this time, very good, one more. Slowly lower that foot, walk that out. Get ready, last time, lift up through a mountain and then lift the leg up. And then down, walk that out, very good. So slowing down, cooling down. Let's do our hip circles because that really gets a lot of our belly and our back muscles going, which really support our legs. So when you're doing your hip circles as a cool down, you really want to work on softening your body, right? Getting some flexibility. So what helps with that is to close your eyes and to breathe slowly and into the spaces that cause you pain. So if it's your neck or your shoulders or your hip or your back, breathe into those spaces. What helps me is to put my hand maybe on the space that's tender or that needs extra attention. That helps my mind breathe there. But I want you to move super slow. 2 more rotations on that hip circle, natural breathing. Remember, see if you can take your exhale to any areas of pain. Slow it down. And then rotate the other way. Very good. Just trying to find some balance in the body. Just with use of your breath. See if you can get some of that to settle. Good. Last stretch of the day is called a figure 4. A lot of you peeps have some sciatic nerve issues or some hip issues. That's like 50% of the complaints that I hear. So I'm going to teach you how to do a figure 4 exercise. The only people that need to be extra careful with this is anyone that's had a hip replacement. If you have had one and you have restrictions, you probably don't want to lift your foot up and open up through the hip. You could take your foot down and still take your knee out and still get a back stretch. So I'll show you how to do that regardless. So if you're still able, take your left foot over to your right knee. It's very important here that when you move your body like that, you don't slouch to conform into the movement. So if taking your foot up makes you want to crunch in because you're so tight, take it back down. I'll show you the modified version. So it's Both feet over to the right, and then the knee opens up to the left. Very good. Inhale, lengthen up. So this is the modified version. Here is the goal. Make sure you pull your toes back if your leg is on top of your knee. That's to protect your knee. So regardless, take your hands here, one to one knee, one to the other, and then inhale, extend through your back. See if you can get your shoulder blades back and your chest forward, and you will feel a stretch in your lower back, your inner thigh, your groin, your outer hip, probably everywhere. Breathe here. Close your eyes. Resist the urge to slouch. Resist the urge to point your toes and focus on your breath. Really breathing into any tight spaces. Use your breath to soften your body. One more active stretch. Now you can soften. So you can stack your hands on top of your lip. Or if your back gives you issues, you can take your hands to your face and slowly lower your head as you take a couple of breaths to round and relax. So I'll show you the side version. Really breathing and softening. Only thing working is those toes being pulled back to protect the knee. Slowly raise your head up and take your foot down slowly, or close the knee. Walk your feet out, other side. So again, if you're able to get your foot up over your knee, fantastic. Just make sure you pull those toes back to protect your knee and those muscles. Or if this is too tight for you, the foot goes down, then the knee opens up to the right. So you walk your feet over to the right and then you open to the right. Great. Wherever you're at, you're going to sit up tall, hips down, chest up. If you have cervical restrictions, you won't hyperextend. Just take your eyes up, the gaze up. It keeps your back long. Very good. So, wherever you're at, I want you to extend through your back, flex through your feet, and breathe. Again, breathe into anything that's tight. Inner thigh, groin, hip, back, shoulders, neck. Just make sure you're not turning all those on. Really learn to relax. This is cool down time. One more breath tall. And now you can either take your hands to your head to relax or fold the arms, head down. Few breaths. Only thing working are the toes pulled back, but really relax with your exhale. Slowly raise your head up. Slowly take your foot over to the side. And we'll end with a couple of cat-cows, everybody's favorite. So, soft and easy, hands on your lap. Inhale, elbows back, chest forward, hyperextend. Look up if you can. Exhale, round, soften. Curl into a ball. Shake out any tension. Really get down low. Inhale, follow your breath, extend, take your fingertips back, look up if you can. Chest forward, shoulder blades back. Exhale, round. Shake out any tension. See if you can take your fingertips to the floor. The more audible your breath is, the more tension you can let go of. Follow your breath. Inhale up. We're going to do a few more. Shoulder blades back, chest open. Exhale, round. Shake it out. Be audible. Two more. Inhale. Soft exhale. Shake it out. Last one. Enjoy it. Inhale, soft. Exhale, round. Shake it out. And as you come upright, hands to prayer. Until we meet again, our next class will be standing balance. I hope you have a wonderful week. Replay that meditation from the beginning, and I will see you again soon. Namaste.